Okay. Now we're recording again.
Perfect.
Let's see. Okay. We can start whenever you guys want.
What questions did everyone do? Should we put that in the chat?
Yeah, let's do that.
Uh,
I'm not sure yet, so I'm gonna
mhm.
hear everybody else out and then I'll decide.
So it's really funny for me because I did 1, 3, and 4. I did 1 and
Yeah.
4 by
Oh.
accident.
Oh
Yeah,
Oh. Oh
I did
my
3 by
God.
accident. So, but then I did 3 last night, so I'm really doing 1 and 3.
no.
I
Okay.
see.
Okay.
Which one are you gonna pick? Do you know yet or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna just do 1 and 3.
1 and 3? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I low-key was thinking that too because like I feel like we can get more of the points doing one because it's like three separate questions. If you're confused about one, you can just move on to the other. But
yeah,
like 3 and 4 are no wait, 2 and 4. I feel like if you are just confused with one part, you can't move on to the other parts.
yeah. 3, there was really only one question for it.
Right. Same with yeah. It's so weird.
4 had like a lot of parts.
Yeah.
Oh
Let's
no,
see.
I chose 4, but I didn't do it. 5. Oh my God. Too many parts.
Too many parts indeed. I can't.
Yeah.
Let's see. I low-key want to run through like all of them low-key just to
We
do
could
it.
do that. I mean, we have the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking to just like do it without doing the 5-step method first, and then once I see oh which question do I feel the most confident about, and then I'll do the 5-step method. That's what I
Yeah,
want.
Okay.
that sounds good. Okay.
Do you guys have a class after this or no?
No.
No, no
I
class
just
after this.
I have one at 12:15.
Twelve
Doesn't count.
fifteen.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
see. Yeah. If anything, I'll just like end the meeting at 10:40. And if any of you guys want to stay even more than that, we could do that. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We all have the questions pulled up on like our own screens and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anything, I can
I
even.
don't yet because I forgot to make coffee, but I will.
I'm putting up
I
mine right
see.
now.
If anything, I can share it if that makes it easier. Or no. Does it matter?
Not to me, but
Okay, then. Yeah.
problem. At t equals 0.
Wait, I cannot minimize this while I'm recording, so I have to share my screen anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first problem is giving the, I think lab 3 or whatever lab we did with the projectile.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he said it
exactly.
was
Yeah.
the same.
Oh wait, I annotated. Okay.
Wait, which question are you guys doing right now?
1.
One? Okay. Yeah, I'll do that too.
Wait, so you guys doing 1 and 3?
I think we're just gonna go through all of them and see which ones we want to pick at the end, but we all kind of pick different ones to do, like for the
Yeah.
actual exam. Hmm.
Can we assume that this is a projectile motion, or is it just simply horizontal? There's no vertical?
Mm,
It's talking about the height too, so I think it's projectile because it's getting
Mm,
shot off a 180-meter building.
right. Okay. Shot off. Okay, okay.
for part A, since it's in free fall, can you just use 10 meters per second as acceleration and like solve for velocity, or is that too simple?
Mm,
I
You
don't
can
know.
use that to get time,
Yeah.
yeah.
and then
You
you
know,
can use time to
mm,
figure out time and something else.
And I
mm,
think position or like
Oh, wait, I wrote
distance.
this wrong. Shoot.
mm.
Oh, yes, you have distance, so you can use time and distance to figure out
Yeah.
velocity.
Wait, can we use this equation?
It's the equation I used, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's the
Okay.
one we would use to find time, right?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Because I mean, pretty sure that's what we did in lab 3. We used that to find time.
Yeah. It just here I'm a little confused about the ballistic's initial horizontal speed. How would we find that?
I used that equation that you were pointing at, the x minus x naught, to
Mm,
find time, and then I found time using the
this,
horizontal um
this,
horizontal like displacement with distance over time.
mm. But do we also know the horizontal displacement?
Yes, 1,200
Oh,
meters.
right there. Oh my God. Right. Oh my God.
That was my same reaction.
Right. Right, right. Okay, okay. That makes sense. All right. Let's do that.
You want us to do the 5-step problem for each problem, or like
Yeah, I think it's for every part.
every
For
part? Oh,
yeah, for
okay.
every part.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is hard.
I got an answer.
I think George is in the waiting room.
Oh, you think so? Oh.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah,
What
right
did you
there.
think?
Oh, my bad. I didn't see that.
No, thank you.
Okay, I think they're in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
What did you get, Nadine?
I got my final speed to be 200 meters per second.
I got 198, so yeah, because I used
Oh,
9.8. Did you
oh,
use
I
10?
see. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think we got it. Is anybody confused about that part specifically?
Um,
Wait, how did you guys like plug in the values?
Yeah. So what we did, we saw that, hey, they gave us some like vertical height of 180, and then they also gave us some horizontal height of 1,200 meters. And then they're asking us for horizontal speed, and we know that the formula is this, the second one. And
oh,
s- and
Oh,
yeah, and so you need some time. So we know we can use this, the x, we can use this formula to find time, and then we plug time in to find horizontal velocity. Does that make sense?
okay,
Yeah,
that
but
makes
you guys
sense.
are
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
three, right?
Wait,
Like
what
one
happened?
and three. You guys are doing one and three.
we're gonna try to run through all of them and see which ones are like
Which
the
one's like best
easiest.
answered?
I mean, I guess so. Yeah, I was gonna do 1 and 3.
You were gonna do, yeah, I honestly was leaning more towards one
No.
and three.
Yeah, me too.
This is exactly in lab, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was looking at 4 and I wanted to do it, but then I just got scared I would mess up the drawing, like the diagrams. So I was like, never mind.
Or what?
And yeah,
For number 4, it's mostly like diagrams of like showing the perspective and stuff. I was
Yeah,
just scared I would get all the angles wrong.
literally same here. I was also scared of getting this wrong. That's why I was like, no, thank you. And
Yeah,
even
I'd rather
when,
calculations and drawings.
yeah, let's see.
The second problem was actually so bad, but
Which one?
Bowser and Peach, and I was
Oh, oh my God. Yeah. I mean, honestly, looking at it is making me want to pull my hair out. Oh my God.
Yeah, I read through some of it and I'm not gonna
Oh
lie, I
my
was like a
God.
little confused and I was like, you know what? I'm not
That's
even
so
gonna
cute.
no, no,
Oh my God. I mean, he did say to use as much colors as you need, you know?
yeah.
Okay, let's do question B from 1.
okay.
Do you think this one is asking about the resultant vector? Or no?
Yes, because we need to find the angles, we have to use the tan inverse equation.
Right. So then would you find the horizontal and vertical speed first and then find the resultant?
Since we already have the horizontal speed, I found the vertical speed,
Oh,
and then
right.
I found the resultant vector, and then found the angle.
Right. Because horizontal speed stays consistent the whole
Yes,
time. Right. That makes so much
yes.
sense. Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me do that real quick and see what answer I get.
Okay.
How are you guys setting up the triangle?
Or like the balloon?
For the
For the
ballistic
ballistic,
speed and direction.
I'm not gonna lie, mine doesn't really look like a triangle. It's more
Oh
like
wait,
a
which one are
weird
we doing?
semicircle. We're doing B, like the B of the ballistic.
Yes.
Yeah, so does that need a triangle?
Um,
I think it would produce a triangle.
I
I'm
think it would because yeah, it's at a different. It's like at position of T equals 3. Actually,
yeah.
I feel like you could use the same one though.
I feel like
Just
think
find the
about it like
position.
how we did in lab. There was like a horizontal vector and a vertical vector.
Okay.
And that should produce a triangle.
Yeah. Mm. So does it want like the max height? Like, it's wanted before, like how far it's gonna get up before gravity, or
Wait, say that again?
for like the balloon, it wants us to do like the same thing we did for like the baseball and the space and vectors where gravity is like helping us find like what the peak height is gonna be.
Which question is this? Is it one?
It's the balloon and the like one set.
Oh, because we are still doing
We're still doing
the
the ballistics
ballistics
one.
question B.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. But I got an answer. Let's see, did anybody else get an answer or no?
Not yet on the list.
Not yet.
I have an answer, but I'll wait till you guys are done.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
And if anybody else has any questions, please ask.
We are like recording this session, right?
Yeah, I
Like you
am.
said recording. Okay.
Yeah. And it said the file will save after I end the meeting, so hopefully it actually saves. Yeah. I don't know,
Okay,
can
yeah.
anybody else screen record or no?
I thought Zoom itself would record, but
Yeah,
it didn't say that the recording was in progress or anything when they joined.
I think it's
On the
because
upper right, it says recording.
For
yeah,
me, it showed that it was recording.
Yeah, I have a
Like when
recording.
I joined.
It shows recording.
It's just because I'm on my phone, but I didn't see it.
maybe that's why.
On my
Also,
phone, it's
guys,
on the
remember
upper
to
left corner.
What happened?
Are you on my phone? It's on the upper left corner. Are you on the actual like call, or are you just on the screen that shows the phone?
What do you mean? I'm on the actual like screen for like it being shared. You
I
mean
mean,
like if I
it's
Okay,
flip
then
over
fine.
to where it's muted, it won't?
then yeah,
Yeah,
when
Oh,
you
I see it actually.
yeah.
yeah. And I think he wants
It's
like
not prepared for.
maybe every other participant like to take a screenshot and
Yeah,
submit
take a
that for
selfie
point.
or something.
Yeah. And then I guess I will send him the recording. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'll figure it out.
I guess you're just meant to attach it to the Google Drive, like
Yeah,
to the where it says.
Do you
it
have
just
a
because it's
MacBook?
gonna no, it's like a regular computer. Look,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Because
yeah.
I know with MacBook you can download it and then upload the download to like any like other platform like
I
Brightspace
see.
or Google Classroom. But I don't
Yeah.
know
For
It
Windows,
just
it's
other
really
than
complicated. For Windows, it's complicated to get it on Google Drive.
really
You might be able to submit it as a file from your computer. You have to like download Google Drive and everything.
I see. It's just because it
Um,
told me it was gonna
but
save it as an MP4. So it's like a
yeah, so
video.
you might be able to add it to the Google Classroom without like moving it to the Google Drive. But if you can't, you can email it to me and I have it downloaded.
Oh, okay. I could do that. Can you send me your email?
Yeah, of
Yes, thank you.
course.
And also, Angel, I just want to ask you a question while everybody else is like doing 1B. For 2, when it
Yeah.
asks us how many meters are between the balloon and the package, did you take it as the package's initial vertical speed was 50?
Um.
Because I low-key took it as both of their initial speeds are 50, but they're just directed in opposite directions, and they have like different acceleration. Is that how you would have taken it?
Well, yeah, I would have had the initial speed be
Oh,
50, but
or would it be that the initial speed is 0 and then it gains? Hmm, that's
yeah, you have
confusing.
to like average
Hmm,
the velocities to see like okay, so it's gonna take like 5 seconds for it to be like pulled down by gravity.
hmm,
Um,
oh, hmm. Let's see. I honestly don't know because I was low-key thinking that. Now that I say it out loud, I would have taken the package being dropped at 0. It's dropped at 0 speed because the package is neither thrusted nor shoved. It is merely released. Hmm.
yeah, but it says it has the instantaneous upward speed at t equals 0 of being 50.
But
So I'd
that's
say like
of
that
the
would be the
balloon, no?
initial.
Wouldn't that be of the balloon though?
No, the balloon says it travels upwards of like 5 meters a second.
But here it says the instantaneous upward speed of the hot air balloon is 50 meters per second, and it's 40 meters off the ground.
The
Okay.
velocity is 50, the acceleration is 5.
Right.
Oh, that's the
And
acceleration.
and would that only
No,
apply
you're
to the
good.
hot air balloon? I look, you
I
think so?
think so.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know. I was not prepared to have to do this
It
midterm today. I
literally.
worked till like 3 a.m. and was hungover the night before.
oh, I
Mhm.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday I just did like the majority of my Orgo homeworks.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was
Yeah, me
doing
too.
bio pre and post labs.
I know.
I
I
was
just would
doing
have had
bio
like an actual
yesterday
review
too.
session.
No, literally. I had a Halloween party Friday night.
I'm so scared because literally I'm going out all this weekend and I have a calc exam on Monday. I think it's actually good for
Oh
me, guys,
yeah,
but it's
that's right.
okay.
We have our calc exam.
Like I forgot that I had my calc exam and I fully said yes to everything this weekend. Like I'm literally going to Six Flags the day before.
Oh
I don't
wow.
know how I'm gonna study. I'm like so scared.
Should we go over AB or 1B, sorry.
Yeah, we can. If everybody got an answer.
Did everybody do it?
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
just
still
about to
like
get the
drawing up
answer.
the
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys want to type it in chat or do you want to say it out loud? Let's see.
Well, what'd you get for the vertical velocity?
Okay, let's see. Vertical velocity, I got 75 meter per second. And I know that might be different if we used 9.8 because I used 10. But what did you get?
I got like 30.
30?
Yeah,
Oh, what time did you use?
3.
Okay. And then the height was 180.
Yeah, my equation was,
Mm.
I did Vy equals negative GT.
Wait, say that again? VY?
Yeah, Vy, that's like the vertical
Mm-hmm.
velocity or whatever, equals negative GT, like gravity times time.
Wow. I don't know if you're allowed to do that? Question mark.
Which
Because
equation
that's
did you
just,
use?
I used X, this one.
Use that one.
Yeah, because we're given, wait, no, actually, never mind. Wait, because, mm, I don't know, because V0, does that have to be the initial time?
That's like the initial position, I think.
Right. Maybe should we use this one then, XI? Wait,
Mm.
because it's still 180, and then we're solving for V squared. We have minus V0, because that's 0, over 2A. Mm, let's see, this is 0 squared.
because wouldn't we just kind of use the Pythagorean theorem for it if it says that the building is 180 meters vertical that's being fired at and it lands at 1200 meters?
Um, I don't know if we're allowed to do that because they're
I mean, that's
asking us
exactly what
at,
we did in the lab.
I asked him if we can use equations from lab, and he said yes.
Yeah, I think he said we could. We just need to like write a note as to where we got them. I'm pretty sure he said that in class.
let's see. Mm, I don't know. I low-key took it as we know that right when the ball is fired, it has some horizontal velocity but no vertical velocity. And then they're asking us for the whatever, And then I was thinking because we need to find the vertical vector of it, I used this, but then this doesn't make sense because you have to put V0 as 0. And then this one, we could just cancel it and solve for this. That's what I did. And if I do that, then I get 60 meters per second.
Mm.
But I mean, like, why can't we use V0? Because that
Um,
T0V would also be 0, no?
well, let's see. V not just it's like referring to the initial velocity. And we know that in projectile motion, the vertical initial velocity, which is right when something is fired or released, it is always going to be 0, and then vertical velocity gains speed. If it was like thrown up and then it comes back to the ground, vertical velocity in wait, vertical velocity would have to be wait, that's different. That's not never mind. Ignore what I said. But I still think that V naught is supposed to be 0 meters per
Yeah,
second.
I definitely think it should be 0.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't
Did
really
you
make sense to put it as literally anything else.
Right.
did you get the angle, Nadine, too? Or
Um,
no?
Initially, yes, but now I think it would be different. So let's see, 60 over 200. I would get 16.7.
You used like equation 11, right? For
Is this
or
one
did you
11?
use 10? Yeah, that one's 11.
Yeah. Yeah, I used that one.
Mm.
Just because it's asking us. Well, actually, mm,
Because I
wait,
didn't know
never
because like
mind.
it doesn't like factor into like the acceleration
Mm,
for gravity pulling it down, but like it does it is squared, like it would have to be to find the hypotenuse of the I guess bullet, I guess trajectory.
wait, I'm a little confused now. Because looking, even 11 is kind of bad because that v squared is, I guess, the very final velocity? Or I don't know. What is it?
I
Because we
think
don't
it's
have
just trying
time.
to solve for like what the square would be because if we had used the Pythagorean theorem, we would have gotten like our c squared as our velocity. So I think it's just trying to cancel that.
Hmm. Wait, Teresa,
Yeah.
what equation did you initially use?
So to find the vertical velocity, I used velocity equals negative gravity times time.
Yeah, it would be this one, the fourth equation, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that makes more sense because the reason why it gave us time. Right, wait, right. Okay, never mind. That
Okay,
would
so you
be.
use that equation to find the.
Wait, I think you are actually right. Meters per second. Hmm. I think that does make more sense because we are trying to find the vertical velocity at a specific time. So then we cannot use 11 or 10. Let's see. I think that makes sense now. And then for your angle, did you get 30 over 200? 8.5?
Yeah,
Okay. I think that actually makes a lot more sense now.
because I was also thinking with my angle too, like it makes
Yeah,
sense that it went super far and not like you
super.
know what I'm trying to say? Like
Right,
since the angle is low, it has to go a lot further than if it was a larger angle.
right. That does make sense. Mm, I think that does make sense, yeah.
So which equation did you guys use for it?
Wait,
It
I'm gonna
was
try to use the one.
wait,
I'm
scroll
gonna
back up,
do my
Nadine.
work again. I'm gonna try to do it, Teresa. Let's see if I get the same thing.
Nadine, scroll back up so we can see the equation.
I mean, you can just say what number
It's
if you know
just
that.
number. She used number 4. The V minus VO over T over T.
Yeah, I just remember what number it was.
Doesn't it want its like velocity though? Because that's the initial horizontal speed for part A.
I was
Because that
thinking
just goes back to
because,
the acceleration definition.
yeah, it is the acceleration definition, and we know that the vertical component will always have an acceleration of like 10 acting on it, or 9.8. And so then because they asked us to find it at t equals 3, we can solve for this side, and we know that v naught and t naught is 0. And I think that does make more sense than using this, because this one you solve for v naught, and then this one you solve for what? For also, yeah, but this one
For
doesn't
the
talk about time.
Okay, I guess we can do it like that.
I mean, at the end of the day, you should stick to whatever you feel most confident in because that will be your grade. So you shouldn't feel pressured to change how you did it just because,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
we do it, you
I
know?
don't know, I'm just trying to like still like be awake for this morning and like start working on it. Like I don't like that it's all kind of we have to meet and work on it now and it was due Wednesday and I haven't really got a chance to look at it. And it's a group exam, you know.
No,
No, it's
Sam, I
not a
hadn't
group
looked at it
exam, but
until like
It's
5 minutes
not
into this.
yeah.
Wait, Loki, I feel like because these ones are like sort of easy, they're kind of easier to figure out than the rest. Do you guys want to do like one of the harder ones?
Yeah, sure,
That
if you
sounds
want
good to
to.
me.
we can do that.
Yeah, I feel like we should do that.
Okay.
Just, yeah,
PG.
because I don't know if we have too much time.
32 minutes that
Yeah,
we like need to be here.
yeah. Okay. Let's see, what's it called? Can you guys vote on which one to do? Choose between 2, 3, and 4.
I don't even want to look at two, I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
lie.
wouldn't we just do
Like
three
that
if
gives
we're
me a
doing one
headache.
of three?
I don't know, just write it in the chat and I'll see whichever answer is the most.
I mean, um,
You said 2, 3, or 4, right?
Yeah, choose one and we'll do that one. Because I feel like we should do the harder ones together. Because those ones
yeah.
require a lot of brain energy.
I would say two then, because two is like big old duck, and that requires like a lot for that problem.
Just type it in the chat so I can see everybody's answer. And also, Teresa,
Yeah.
I googled question B and your answers are correct.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, your answers are correct. Okay, let's see. Okay, the majority wants to do 2, so we'll do 2. And then if you guys want to stay, we can do 3.
No, that's fine. We can just do two.
Okie dokie. Okay, let's go. 2. Okay. I'll give everybody a minute to read. Oh my god, this is actually so hard.
It was a literal nightmare.
I mean, like we only have to do one and three or two and four, and I feel like one and three is better. So if like the majority of us have settled on one and three, like why are we using this time to do two?
Wait, Gabrielle, do you want to say something?
No, I forgot to mute.
Okay, okay.
Uh-huh.
Mm, okay, sure. I don't know, man. Because a lot of them wanted to do 2, so that's why we're.
Yeah, like I get like it's like more confusing and stuff. I just didn't know if that was the one that a lot of them actually wanted to like answer on the test.
Right. Because 2 and 4 are both like talk about, well, actually no, never mind. Because 3 and 4 talk about relativity. So I don't know. Now I'm conflicted. Do you guys still want me to do you guys still want to do 2 or do you want to do 3?
Personally, I want to see 2 just because I did it though. So that's like selfish for me, but I'm down for literally anything.
I feel like that's the majority consensus is to do 2. So I feel like it'd be unfair to
Just
Yeah.
because
just
it's different too.
discard them and then do 3, you know?
Yeah,
Okay,
like
we
if you
can
guys
walk
want,
through
yeah,
it. I
since
just
the
didn't know if like you guys were actually solving for it or if you just wanted to like talk about how it was meant to happen.
Mm,
Maybe we
may-
could talk about like the rest of them just like in the interest of time, because I think if we solve them all, it might get a little bit like too
overwhelmed.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd prefer to solve them all on my own time. I just want to see like what you guys'
Okay.
thought process, I guess, was for them.
Let's see. Let's talk about 2 then. Okay. Can somebody say like some of the given stuff that they saw? Mm. Because for me, what always confuses me is this part. At a certain point, Bowser sees that Peach is 300 meters due north, but then she starts running south, and then when he throws it up, she accelerates the opposite way.
I took this as like in my diagram, I made it so Peach is 300 meters north of Bowser, and
Mm.
he's like in the south right now.
Oh,
So she's running south towards him, and then he throws the ring and she turns back and she starts running away.
oh,
It could be wrong
okay.
though.
So you took it as the left side is the north and the right side is the south?
That's the confusing part because I don't know like how to convey north and south without going like
Right,
above their heads, you know what I mean?
right. Because I feel like they are just saying in terms of Bowser, they're talking about below and above, but in terms of
Yes.
Peach, they are talking about north and south. So I don't
Yeah.
think that north necessarily has to be. Wait, I actually don't even think that north can be up because it's already given that Bowser is below.
Hmm.
So I think, yeah, you're right. North has to be, let's see, it has to be left.
90 meters below. Oh wait, I
And
did this.
then, yeah. But would you say that the north is the left or is the south the left? Does it matter?
I guess I swapped it unknowingly. I put oh no, I don't know.
Hmm.
North I
Because,
have
yeah.
I think north I have is left and south I have is right.
Oh, I see. North, right.
Doesn't make too much sense
Because,
though.
right. Because when they say that Peach is 300 meters due north of
Hmm.
Bowser, does that mean that she's in the south or is she in the north?
She's north. I think she's in the north and he's like looking from the perspective of south. So she seems north to him,
Oh, okay. See,
maybe.
okay, okay. That's so confusing. I always get really stuck on the due north, due south.
Me too.
I don't know if it's because I have no clue. I don't know. It's so confusing.
This
Due
whole class.
north, due north. Because if I remember, like, in the gas station and the 2 cars thingy, the problem, whenever it says the car is due north of the gas station, we take the gas station as the origin, and then the car
Yes.
is in the north.
It's like from the perspective of something.
Right.
So
So
yeah,
then,
that's what they're saying here, I think.
yeah, okay. So
Bowser's
then
perspective.
Bowser is like the origin,
Hmm.
and then she is due north of him.
Yeah, if
So,
you said that relative to him, it looks like she's south because it would be like the negative south would be like, I guess, the north frame of reference.
wait,
Like,
say that
knowing that
again?
like the vectors are opposite. Want to? Okay. So like they're saying basically that from like where he is and he sees that she's 300 north when she's like running to him, it appears that she's going due south because it's just like relative, like it's opposite sign for the vectors, like we saw in the
Wait,
car example.
Loki, yeah, because I missed that part where it says she's running due south towards the point directly above Bowser. So directly above Bowser on the right would be the south, and then on the left would be the north. I think that's just what you did, Gabby, right?
Sorry, guys. What was that?
It's okay. You put the north on the left and the south on the
Yes.
right. Yeah, I think that's correct. Okay, yeah.
Yay.
Okay, that makes sense. And then he's below her,
He's
and
90
then
meters below.
90 centimeters below. And then he throws it.
And I put acceleration as 10 meters per second squared because it's in free fall, but
Right.
we don't have a velocity for that.
Oh, do we not?
Not for the ring. We have like, that's
Mm.
the ultimate question at the bottom, I think.
Oh, is it? Let me see. Yeah, it is. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Because we have a velocity for Peach.
Mm-hmm. An
Do we have an
acceleration when she turns
acceleration?
back.
Right. Okay. Do they tell us when she turns back?
The instant she sees the ring, but I think down like later in the questions, they might give it to us. Or wait,
Maybe.
what did it say when t equals 0 at this instant?
Be known as T
Maybe
equals.
at t equals 0, that's like when Bowser starts the watch and then Peach turns back
Mm,
at t
I
equals 0.
see. So I think the moment he lets go of the ring, she starts turning back, and her magnitude of acceleration is 20, and her
Hmm.
instantaneous velocity is 130, but it's south, and she's moving north. Does that make sense?
So her
Because
acceleration is 20 and then
because I don't know why they would give us the instant velocity of 130 if we're not going to use it.
hmm.
Because I was thinking that because her instantaneous velocity is to the south and then her acceleration is to the north, she would slow down and then gain speed.
Maybe that's what she did. Like she came to a stop, which was slowing down, and then turned around. And maybe that's what we have to find. Like
Maybe.
her. I have to look at the questions
Okay.
again.
Yeah. Because B asks us for time interval from 7 to 8.
Hmm.
How should Peach's velocity and speed trend, assuming she has not yet been hit by a diamond ring?
Let's see what I did there.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure.
For this one, I took it like she keeps continuing, like she didn't see the threat and turn around. So that means that it's her velocity is increasing and because her speed and acceleration is positive.
Mm.
I don't know though. All these questions are so like
This is really hard. I am actually really not sure. Does anybody think they have something to say that would be very helpful for this question?
I literally don't know. This one's really confusing to me. Also, I was listening to what you guys were saying about north and south, and it just wasn't making sense to me.
Loki, yeah, I don't know. Even for me, the things that I'm saying, I'm like, I don't even know if they make sense or not. Just because
Real.
I always have to go back and refer to the gas station and the two cars. That made sense to me. But this
Oh
is
yeah,
like
that did,
just
yeah.
gets confusing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Duck was a hard question too.
It
That
really
was like
is.
yeah.
It was. Honestly, if I hadn't watched his like run through of it, I would have like not understood a single thing. I
Me
look get
too.
it a little bit, but this is hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's look at 3 and see what it's trying to say.
Okay. He was saying, don't chat GBT this one.
Yeah. This one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, why? Is it because it's gonna give us the answer or
It
no?
gives you like a mathematical answer or something. It gives you an
Oh,
incorrect answer.
okay, okay. Let's see. Okay. I'll give everybody a minute to read.
Oh my.
Loki, I took this as what is the speed at which this water flows? Can we say that the bottle flows at the same rate that the water does?
Yeah, I
I
would
think
assume
so.
that because however fast, if it's floating on the water, however fast the water's moving, is however fast the bottle's moving.
Right. So then, how many speeds do we have? Mm,
Maybe two or
maybe. Mm,
Kind of two, kind of three, I think, if you
oh
count his
yeah.
speed going one direction and the other direction
the
is two
other
different
direction.
ones.
Yeah. Because this problem starts at point A, correct? And then he
A
travels
is
to
where the
B.
bottle falls off the boat. He
Right.
travels to B for 10 minutes. It takes him 10
For
minutes.
10 minutes.
And then he turns around and then he goes
Gets the
from B to
bottle.
C at 3 times the velocity that he went from A to B.
Right. And then
I'm just trying to figure out if A to B should be considered the same distance as A to C.
I look, was thinking
Because
that
that's the
too.
missing piece.
Right.
I mean,
Because we know the
that's the
distance
same
from
difference, but they're not same.
what happened?
So,
Because they do tell us like the distance from A to C. From A to C, it's 4 miles.
Yeah, we
But
have,
I
we
don't
have
know.
time for one part and distance for the other part, and we
Right.
need both for one of them.
Right. Let's see. Because carried by the boat. Mm. They don't tell us the current of the water relative to the shore.
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Oh, right. Okay. Right. Okay.
It's
Mm.
all the way at the bottom in tiny print.
Yeah, I see it right here. What speed at, okay, relative to the shore, what is the speed at which this water flows? I was, damn, I actually don't know. Wait, if the boat moves from B to C at 3 times the speed,
Mm,
how can we relate that to time?
that's the question.
If we're even allowed to
Because we
relate that to
need
time.
we need time for the bottom segment,
We do, right. Mm,
but we don't have velocity.
right. And we can assume that the water flow relative to the shore stays constant, right?
Yes.
Okay, there's no acceleration there. Mm,
No, there's
This
no
one is
acceleration.
also
It's
really
all
hard.
constant speeds.
Yeah. Damn. Mm,
This might help. The equation that I used for this was velocity equals distance over time, and I velocity with a line over it is that constant velocity. I forget
mhm.
what that means. And then
Oh,
I used constant velocity being the velocity of the boat minus velocity of the current times time. I like rearranged that equation.
But how'd you get time?
Then I did a lot of manipulation with the one
mm,
equation, and like I used a lot of algebra
mm.
Hmm.
to
And we
figure
do,
stuff out.
right. Wait, can we infer that from A to B it takes 10 minutes, and then from B to A, B back to A, it would take 10 divided by 3 minutes?
Yes,
Okay,
but we
okay.
don't have the distance of that.
Right. We do not have the distance, and we cannot just assume that A to C is equal to the distance of A to C is equal to A to B, can we?
That was my question, because he drew it and gave it to us.
Right.
I mean, would that
Mm.
technically be Galileo's rule, like
I
the
was
third
thinking,
one, or the fourth one maybe?
is it the VAB minus VBC equals VAC? That one?
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Or like the one where you add it together, it's like AC equals A to B plus B to C, kind of.
Mm.
I think
Yeah,
I
I was
agree with
looking,
that because
thinking
if
that
you're going
too.
from if you're going forward that way, then going backwards would be the exact same. It's just negative, no?
But it does tell us that it does speed up.
No,
So I don't know if that would work in this case, Rebecca, since we're traveling 3 times faster on the way up.
On the way down.
Yeah, whatever. I mixed
Yeah.
ours.
Mm, mm, damn. This is so hard, bro. Okay. Maybe we could try to like solve it. Let's see. I'm gonna try to write everything that we're given. What are we given? We're given that from A to B, T equals 10 minutes. And then we're given that it's 3 times faster. Okay. The boat from B to C is equal to 3 times the boat from A to B. Bro, yeah.
So they're basically saying that the bottle would be an equal and opposite velocity to like what the boat's speed relative to the water is, because it's traveling like upstream against the current.
Wait, I low-key didn't even think about that.
I was thinking the boat's speed was 2 times the current, and then it'd be so basically just to put in numbers, like if the current was 1 and the boat was 2, it'd be going upstream at 1 and then downstream at 3.
Right.
Well, it says relative to the water that it's 3 times faster on the way up. So like going upstream, it's 3 times
No,
faster.
down.
Or
3 times as
yeah.
fast as when it went up.
Okay. But yeah, I still think we can use like 1 to 3 or something. It's
I think
probably
we do
gonna
have
take
to use the 1 to
30 to
3. We do have to use that. Mm, uh, and also, if we do the fourth law of relativity, or the fourth or the fifth, let me see. Oh, it's not here, but the one that I just said, you can rearrange the equation to get that both A to C is equal to twice as both A to B. That's what I got.
That makes sense.
Wait, so how'd you get that?
What I did was, okay, first thing first, I identified that both B to C is equal to 3 times as B, A to B. Then I wrote my
Wait,
relativity
how'd you get that?
that's given to you.
That's for velocity.
Yeah, like the velocity of both A to B or B to C. I just wrote both B to C, but they're all in terms of velocity.
Okay.
Oh, you're saying like you did the vector because like if you're going in the same direction, you can I guess add them like cumulatively. So you used equation, what is that, 7?
Not set.
Essentially?
Let me see actually. Equation 7. Yes. Oh, we add them. We don't subtract
Yeah,
them.
because vector
Okay.
addition, because as long as it's moving in the same direction, like you can add like,
I see.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then that way I would get, okay, so this is how I did it. I put A to B plus B to C is equal to A to C. And then I um substituted both B to C is equal to 3 times B to A. And then we have 1 B to A to B plus 3 A to B, which gives you 4 A to B is equal to both A to C. Oh my God. Does that make sense?
That was a lot of letters.
Wait, can you
It
Yeah.
was a
repeat
lot of
that? You
letters.
lost me like halfway through.
Oh my God. I didn't
Is
even
there
know how
any
to
way you
show
could
you
like,
guys.
is there any way you could share, like, you have like a document that you could like write on or something?
Ooh, I think I could. Let me do that. Google Docs.
But does this only work if they're going in the same direction? Or would you have to make one of them
Wouldn't,
negative?
yeah, wouldn't you have to change a
Mm,
Because
sign
this
or
does,
change it if
yeah.
they're going in the same?
Yeah,
if
you
it
would have
was
to make A to B negative, I think.
Yeah,
both
but
B to C.
wouldn't A to C be negative because you're going down? Or
Yeah,
is that just wrong?
I look would think that
Well,
too.
I mean, yeah, it just depends on what you make negative and positive, but just
Oh,
they
yeah.
have to be different signs, is what I mean.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, is equal to. Plus 3. Which is here is where I get confused. Should this be negative or should it be positive?
I think it should. I would make it as negative since we're going back down. But
Right,
wouldn't that just be, yeah, subtracting?
right. And then I would do that it will be negative 2. So A to B is equal to the A to C. And
Okay.
then what happened?
I was just asking, like, so we're making upstream positive and like downstream negative, and I
We
guess
could do that.
that's
Yeah.
That's what
well,
I'm
like
doing.
first speed travels upstream, so it might be easier to like start off positively, just with the vector addition. Still getting there. Fair.
Yeah. I think we would still get the same answer. It just you have to be consistent with your signs.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was asking if we like did assign that or like you were just having upstream be negative.
Yeah, we just had downstream be negative, upstream be
Wait,
positive.
I still don't get how
Well,
this
he's
equation
traveling
helps us.
upstream first though.
Mm. I was thinking because we're given the distance from A to C, we can find the
No.
time
Oh, yeah.
and then
Mhm.
But
maybe
I think this equation might just be for like straight lines
do you think so? Mm,
I would.
I don't know. Mm,
or like one direction.
maybe. I'm just like
I don't know.
kind
I
of
feel like
confused
Or
on
no,
how
no,
to
no, it might be for vectors. No.
what happened?
Never mind, never mind.
Okay, okay.
I don't know. In my
Yeah.
head, we kind of are still going in the straight line because we're just going up and then literally turning back around and going in the exact same way as we just came from,
Mm,
right?
But
I
then,
don't
okay, so then
know.
if we either do negative, like whatever we do, it's going to end up with it either being 2 meters per second or 4 if they are all the same sign, and neither of those are the velocity. Because we can't determine that like any of them are the same length, other than A to B and B to A.
Mm.
Well, can't you kind of see that like the bridge is meant to be the halfway point?
That's
So
what we
it
were
says
talking
it's
about at
4
the
miles
beginning, whether
below
we
the
can
bridge.
assume that or
So
not.
yeah, I think we can. Because like that, then it should be more of like a system of equations for like going upstream
Then,
versus then when he turns around for
then,
downstream. Because
then the
technically, I
original
feel like they would
velocity
be
is
equal and opposite vectors.
then the original velocity is just 0.4 miles every minute, and the other one you just have to divide zero point 0.4 by, or no, divide the 4 miles by 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and that gives you the boat's velocity, and then actually, yeah, then the water's velocity would just be 4 miles, zero point 0.4 miles every minute. No, hang on.
Sorry, guys, I don't want to interrupt, but I do have to leave because I have to get ready for class. So I'll see you guys on Zoom on Wednesday.
Yeah, of course. Have a good
Good luck,
day.
sorry.
Thank you.
Oh,
Bye, you
yeah.
guys too.
Realize it was
Bye. Make sure
10:40
you
by
take a
now.
screenshot.
I have a stats class I gotta leave for.
Oh, I
Good
see.
luck.
All right then. Have a good day.
Mm.
You too. Bye.
Um, I don't even know the class. I'm keep doing it. You guys will.
Does anybody like have anything they could say that like could make it a little clearer? It's just so confusing.
I thought I had it, and then now I don't
Yeah.
know. But
Mm, because I don't know, honestly.
it's like
What are
in my,
some equations we can use for this?
like, I don't know, in my head, the equation we're using is fine. Why is it that we can't use it again? Like, I don't get it.
Mm, I don't know. I was thinking maybe would it be helpful to take the bridge as the origin? Like bridge would be 0, 0. And then we know that it moves up some distance and then down some distance. And we know that the distance from A to C is 4 miles. Mm,
So, like, you
oh,
would
I
think of it
just
as
don't,
two separate things.
I don't know. Because I don't know how this would go back to the speed of the water flow. Mm, mm. Does it say anything about how sea, like the bottle ends up at sea? Mm,
Mhm.
there is a whiskey bottle on the boat. Then it falls into the water. For 10 minutes, the boat continues upstream. Mm, I don't know. Damn. What the heck?
This is a bad one.
This is so bad. Oh my God. This is Loki making me want to do too.
Oh
I
no.
don't know. I don't know which one is harder. Oh my God.
They're both equally like in their different ways. Like I was just looking
Mm,
at number 4 really
yeah.
quickly, and
Um,
it seems like not a lot of math, just like conceptual stuff.
yeah, it's all just like drawing vectors and stuff, which at first I was like, yeah, maybe I'll do that. But then I was like, oh, I'm scared. I feel like math is easier to make sure you got right than a vector.
That is
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
that's why I was saying that 4 was exactly like the train one because it's the way it's worded and the way it's more conceptual. It's like the train.
Yeah. And
Pretty
it was
cool.
like the one we did previously.
Hmm.
Honestly, I
Um,
think he has to set it up. It's just like there's one that's easy, and then there's one that's just like makes you want to rip your brains out no matter what choice you pick. Like one is good, and then there's three, and then
yeah,
two is bad, and then there's four.
I'm
But
gonna take a
honestly,
look.
that's exactly it.
I don't know. I still think that three is a little easier than two, because two just literally makes no sense to me. Period.
2 was a
At all.
nightmare.
Like two, it's not clicking in my head.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I figured out three if we assume that it's A and B equals A to C.
Yeah, and how'd you do it?
Okay, so the original velocity to get from A to B is 10 minutes, and if we're assuming it's 4 miles, that's 0.4 miles per minute. The velocity going down, just multiply it by 3, it's going to be 1.2. And then you have to figure out the time. So the time from A to B, 10 minutes. Time from B to A, just divide 10 minutes by 3, you get 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So now you're at 13 minutes and 20 seconds for ABA. And then to get from A to C is going to be the same amount of time that it took to get from B to A if they are the same distance. So that's just adding another 3 minutes and 20 seconds, getting you to 16 minutes and 40 seconds. And then um, you just take the 4 miles that the bottle traveled divided by the 16 minutes and 40 seconds, and you get 0.24 um, miles per minute.
Wait, I have a question. Why is
Yes.
it that you use the entire time instead of just the time from A to C?
because the bottle dropped at the original egg.
Mm. Right, because we are considering like the whole time that the boat was traveling, C was also
Yes,
traveling.
yes.
I
Not,
see.
well, yeah, C is more of a place than the bottle's not really C.
Oh, right. Sorry. The bottle, not C. Correct.
Yeah,
And then the
the
bottle
whole
just
time,
ends up at C.
yeah, the boat going from A to B to C
Mhm.
takes the same amount of time as the bottle going from A to C.
Oh, oh my God, yes. I didn't even think about that. Oh my God, yes. Okay, time for oh.
Wait, I'm sorry. You said the bottle going from A to B to C is the same thing as the bottle going from where?
The boat going from A to B to C is the same as the bottle going from A to C because the bottle dropped when the boat passed under the bridge, and the boat
Yeah.
kept going forward to B, and then it turned around and went back to C where it got the bottle.
Yeah, okay.
The bottle didn't keep going upstream; it just went straight down from A to C.
Yes, that makes actually a lot of sense. Okay, that's good. And then and then we know that the yes. Okay. So then if we find the velocity of the bottle from A to C, is that also
Mm,
the speed at which this water flows relative to the shore?
yes.
Okay, okay, okay. I think this makes more sense. I don't know. I don't even know how I forgot that. I didn't even think about that the time the bottle takes is equal to the time that the boat takes. I kind of just assumed that the bottle gets to sea and waits for the boat to come to it, but that doesn't even make sense.
That's
Okay.
okay. It's 10 in the morning.
Yeah. Oh my God. And I stayed up late yesterday, so like my brain is not all there.
Same, I
Oh,
could
me
not fall
too.
asleep.
Literally. Oh my God.
Effie can tell you,
Okay.
I didn't finish the bio pre-lab until like 11.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my God. You're in Bio 104 or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're in Bio
I
104.
see. Yeah, I remember I low-key hated them. They were not that bad, but they were so time consuming.
Yes,
It is,
it's just
yeah,
that all the questions have videos attached to them, so it's like 5 separate assignments for each
Yeah,
question.
I
What are
didn't
you
even
yeah.
guys up
watch the
to?
videos. I completely guessed.
What lab are you guys on?
We just
Uh,
finished 7 2 weeks ago, but we had our lab midterm last week.
yeah, we
Oh,
just
how was it?
finished. Yeah, bad.
Hmm.
Oh
It was
no.
bad,
Horrible.
along with a lecture midterm too. That was 8
Yeah.
chapters.
Oh,
Also bad.
Yeah,
Hmm. Oh
I
yeah.
look remember. Did they
But
ask you
we're
about the flower
halfway through
structure
our
or no?
dissections.
I see.
They didn't really ask about the flatworm structure, shockingly.
I
Mm-mm.
see. Yeah, because for us last semester, like that's where a lot of people really got stunned. Nobody expected that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we're
Yeah.
just getting to like into flatworms now.
I
Yeah,
see.
now I
What?
think we are. Um, what? Oh, yeah, and a lot of people didn't want the cell structures and they wanted that cycle. And I was like, oh
The
no, the
sport
life
like
cycle.
meat fight.
I
Didn't we have both
see.
That
maybe?
one
I
I
swear
liked.
we
I
had
liked that.
both.
I knew that one better.
I did
Yeah.
not know that one. I knew the cells better because you could pick like which like five, you know,
No, you
like
couldn't. It
parts
had
there are.
sticky notes on it.
The flower structure wasn't terrible. I actually like was like, okay, I was fine with that, but that
The one
the
thing I
cycle
didn't
though, oh.
the one thing I didn't know was the things that hold the pollen.
Oh, now I'm forgetting. I think it's
Yeah.
anther.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if that was if the external structure was that.
Oh, the I think the external structure was called the stigma,
Oh, fair. I did not get that one.
or a carpel, maybe. I'm not sure. It was one or
Hmm,
the other.
something weird.
Yeah, yeah, it was something weird like that. At least we don't have to think about it anymore. But I wish we had our lecture exam like tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow though, not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Gabby and I have our orgo exam tomorrow, along with Rebecca. We all have our orgo exam
This is gonna
tomorrow.
be
Yeah.
crazy. Like I haven't done enough at all.
I'm
Yeah.
the
You
way
got
around.
this.
I'm scared for my calc exam because I have only been doing oral. I haven't even looked at my calc exam.
Oh my
Oh yeah,
God.
that's right. We
So
have
I'm
it
like, oh
next
my God.
Monday.
Yeah.
They
I'm
all
like,
decided to lump the due dates on the same day. I'm like going
no,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did. I want to strangle Alex because I had like the slightest problem and I get marked wrong and it doesn't say why. And I'm like, are you
No
kidding me?
leeway. I just submitted 2 wrong questions because I was losing my mind.
No,
Me too.
literally.
Oh my God, literally me too. I hate it. I hate it so much because if you write like CH3 instead of H3C, they mark it
Yo!
wrong.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh
annoying.
my.
Oh my God.
Or if it's like
Literally.
two 3 CH3s, you have to write it like a specific way.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah,
write
yeah, yeah.
Backwards.
and
Yes. Oh my God, it's so
H3C,
annoying.
And like
I
H3C.
sometimes it
literally,
wants it one way and sometimes it wants it the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's so temperamental like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
not
guys
gonna
know the
lie,
rule
for
about that actually? Like
what,
when it flips to H3C?
Because
I
it's
have
in the
no clue
honestly,
back.
why.
I realized
Oh,
I don't know the rule. I just realized the pattern, Alex. It's just because it's facing the other
Yeah.
way, and you can't
back.
Yeah,
like.
So it's
but sometimes it doesn't
It's
want you to
because
do it when it's facing that way. Sometimes it literally just wants the simplest one.
what do you mean? I don't know.
Um, for
Like
me, I
sometimes it doesn't want you to write like it doesn't want you to write like CH3 something CH3. Sometimes it just wants you to write like CH3 parentheses 2 and then
yeah.
That's more if it's like you have several of them, but when it's like whenever the whenever it's backwards, it's just because it's facing left and you can't have a carbon. If it's connected to an H, it can't be connected to a C, you know what I mean?
yes,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense
But for the
actually.
simplified ones, it's more just like I noticed that it's like for bigger functional groups, like for isopropyl and stuff like that, they don't want you to
Yeah.
write the entire thing. They just
I have
want you
to
to put in
memorize those.
parentheses.
Yeah.
My problem is like for chapter 4 and 5, I mostly went to tutors to explain to me what Alex didn't understand. But I did do that for chapter 6. For chapter 6, I'm like, I'm so lost.
Chapter 6 is pretty easy because it's like, oh, the ones and the two steps, and then you just have to label which reactions are substitution, addition, or elimination.
No, but my problem is like for the rate questions, maybe just Alex, but like the rates, it would give me structures that I didn't know how to put the formula for, and I'd be like, ooh, I don't know how to write this
Oh,
down. It'd be like really big structures, and then you would just make up a formula, and I'm like, how did they get this? How did they get that?
oh, that's weird because I don't think we have to do the rates for chapter 6 on our
I think he
exam.
did. I think he did because I remember he said that. That's why I was so mad because I was like, okay, chapter 6 easy. I just need to know what, like, which equation, like, which reactions which. And then he said that chapter 6 is going to be multiple choice and mostly rates.
Oh.
Wait, he said
Okay.
that rates were gonna be on it? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
he was like, it's going to be mostly rates because chapter 7 is going to